Tocando sua xereca, cadu.
Hey guys, what up? Welcome back up and all staying safe out there. I'm gonna do section 60 Avtv Freestyle. I've been asked a few times to do this, but I'm just getting around to it now. Let's see what they've got to say, man. Let's see what's getting said. A disclaimer. There's always a disclaimer at the beginning of these ones.
Aye, 27, section 60, murder. Aye, pull up my gang. No face, no case, no names. Putting work, do it for the gang. I do it for the hood, I don't do it for the fame. Eye for an art on sight, that's a hobby. No question, running.
Eye for an eye on sight, that's a hobby. Like eye for an eye. So, what does it say in Bible? It says something in the Bible about eye for an eye, doesn't it? But you know, you're hitting us, we're hitting you. But it said eye for an eye on sight. You get sight from your eyes. But he's doing it as a hobby. Just hitting each other for a hobby. You're hitting us, we're hitting you, but that's just a hobby to me. It's just part of my daily life. We thought it said, you know, no faces, no names equals no cases. If you can't see me, if you don't know who I am, they ain't getting taken to court. They ain't getting arrested for it. But I'm doing this dirt for my gang, you know. I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm doing it for my hood.
No question, run in, catch a body. For an art on sight, that's a hobby. No question, run in, catch a body. Keys to the whip, bad niggas in the hoodie. I call big bros if I need that shotty. 2 clicks, then bang, then everybody running. Been shot.
Oh, call me big bro if I need that shot. If I need that shotgun, then 2 clicks. So a double barrel shotgun. But it says, you know, no questions, running and catching a body. So if someone's hit us, we're going at them. No questions asked. If those bodies are getting got. He said, what, keys to the whip? Now we're in a hottie. Which in the UK means, like, you know, the car's stolen. But whether it means that, because you don't want to be turned up to a murder scene in your own car, do you?
Running. Been shot at in the trap, been shot, but I never gonna stop. Paper chasing in the block, Feds post my head on the net. I ain't saying it was me, tell them double check. No face, no case, no evidence. Catch the enemies first and the snitches next. Me and my hitters.
No faces, no cases, no evidence. These feds are putting my face on the internet. Crime Stoppers. You put my face on Crime Stoppers for? It weren't me. I'm wearing a ballet. You couldn't see it with me. I'm wearing a balaclava, man. We said, you know, we catch the enemies first. Then after we've got the enemies, we'll go after the snitches. Taking those snitches out, then there definitely is no evidence.
Enemies first and the snitches next. Me and my hitters are solid but young. Some locked up and some on the run. Some got caught, some never got done. They say live by the knife and die by the gun. I done break bread with the ones that run. I'm a brother, escaping, I trust no one. If there were war, I'm ready for war. Knock, here's my door. Look,
oh. Knock, I'll just answer my door. If you come to my door, I'm answering it. I'm not running away from you. If you turn up at my doorstep, then it's on. It is on. So me and my hitters are solid, but we're young. So, some of us have been caught, some of us are on the run, and some of us haven't even been found out who we are yet. So no cases, no evidence, or no evidence, no cases, no fame, no faces, no names. So some of us have never been done yet. But if you're living by that street life, live by the life and die by the gun, then someone's getting killed. But hopefully it's us opposition and not ourselves.
Knock, here's my door. Look, they ain't not from this side. They're not gripping right. We do chips at night, even in broad daylight, and chop them dogs on sight. Pussy, I'll never play the fool. Fool me once, put the same on you. Kicking his head till my kicks turn red, and if you try again, put the blame on you. Nah.
He's just done the whole fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you. But he said, you know, fool me once, I'll put the shame on you. Try and fool me again, I'll put the blame on you. But I'm kicking you in the head until my shoes turn red. And he's not talking about those Louboutins with the red bottoms on. He's talking about normal shoes, normal soles, turning red. We said, there's Opso, they're not from this side. They don't do the trips at night. They don't do the trips in the daylight like we do. So they're just out there talking bollocks. But when we see them, we're chopping them on sight, man. Chopping them on sight. Dogs, pussies.
Again, put the blame on you. Nah, who's your witness? Nah, fuck that lad, I'ma turn this up to a victim. Grab that ching and push it in and give this dog a couple stitches. Down these ways, we got no love for the opposition. No love for the bitches, no love for the snitches. Free all my hitters and fuck the system.
No love for the bitches, no love for the snitches. So, who's your witness? We'll grab this op and turn him into a victim. Then he went into graphic detail about pushing the knife in. We'll push the knife in. Yeah, leave this dog with some stitches. Just going into mad detail now about what they're going to do to you.
System 2-7 gang, we don't ride for the net. Them boys call cops when their friends get chef. Chase down ops when they hit legs, or like go raw for your mate that's dead. Stupid pricks, who the fuck they.
Oh mate, go ride for your mate that's dead. That's some cold-heartedness right there. To 27, we don't do it for the net. We ain't doing this just for the internet, just to get some likes, just to get some followers. So 27's like that where 1-4's from, really, innit? Is it Mount Druid? So he's saying, you know, as opposition, them boys start calling the cops when they get chefed, when they get knifed. This is some cold shit going on right here, man.
Mate, that's dead. Stupid pricks, who the fuck they do? Done across them district lines to the field. We got a war like Navy SEALs, keep weapons concealed when we're out for the kill. Fucking deceitful, how can they talk that shit to my people? They're not drilling, their ends are peaceful. Make up lies that side of the.
They're not drilling, their ends are peaceful. So he's saying, you know, you're talking all that shit, but, you know, you just want peace. Or you just don't have it in you to do any drilling, to do anything that's going to take anybody out. It must be talking about 21 district, because, you know, he says, you know, you don't cross that district to the field, but we go to war like the Navy SEALs, creeping up with those weapons concealed. These guys are making a military exercise out of this, out of getting each other.
Make up lies that side is deceitful. One side's drilling, the scores unequal. So who you fooling? Who they drilling? What shanks are they pulling? Still in the trap, consistent movement. In love with the war, like military unit. I'm staking out. My head is in the.
He's just calling straight bullshit, is what he's called. He said everything that his ops are saying is straight bullshit. So these guys are making up lies. That side's deceitful. Who you drilling because the score's unequal? We're just taking you out and taking you out and taking you out, and there's no reply. There's no comeback on us. You're just fooling. What shanks you pulling? Do you even have any weapons? Get yourself a butter knife. just pulling butter knives out. This whole Australia thing's got me stuck, man. I'm stuck in this now forever.
War like military unit, I'm staking out. My head is in the trap trying to make it out. My brother's in pen, case still pending. Lord, I pray they make it out. Cause they can take me out of my hood, but the hood in me, they can take it out. Once I'm itching to get to work, jump out, gang at the whip, we're racing to get him first. Anything.
Talk about all his brothers that are in prison. You're saying, you know, you can take me out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of me. I can move somewhere else, but that life's still in me. You can't take that out of me. Once it's in you, it's in you. It's always going to be in you. But they're just praying to the day that, you know, that the other members of Section 60, 1-4, whoever else they're affiliated with, you know, get released.
To get him first. Anything 21 will get got. I'm leaving cock when I pop it up.
Nah. There you go. There you go. Straight out, just saying it. No holding back. Anything 21 will get got. That's all they need to say. So anything 21 district, anyone 21 district or anyone affiliated with 21 district, are gonna get got. Simple as that.
Anything 21 will get got. I'm leaving cock when I pop it up. Put it on the gang if we let our shots. They all bang along with us up. They're soft. Nah, they thought I died. Who? They got their own and I'm still alive. They dissed their mate and he's from their side.
They dipped their mate and they're from his side. He's saying, you know, they thought that they got me, but they didn't. They got one of their own. How do you get one of your own? Ain't no crossfires with knives. What's he throwing? Ninja stars. He said, you know, I'm going to leave the cork when I let it pop off. Yeah, so that's like, you know, you pop like champagne and the cork pops off. So it's also like, you know, popping bullets off. Yeah, you know, firing bullets. But like what's been said in a few tracks by both sides, by 21 District, by Hooligan Hefs, by 1-4, by Section 60 now, said they've said it about each other. 21 District said it about 1-4, 1-4 said it about 21 District. Section 60 is now saying it, you know, they've all said, they've all said to their opposition, you know, oh yeah, you're hard online, you're hard on your tracks, but on site you're soft. You just all talk and no action. But like always, I'm here for the music. I'm sitting on the fence. I'm just getting stuck inside this whole beef that's going on in Australia.
It's their mate and he's from their side. 5 in the car, 3 cars were set. Patrol our hood, which crew wants next? Stop that up, take his head, lad, leave that flop, let's hope he's dead. They don't want to.
5 in the car, 3 cars. So 15 of us driving around looking for his ops. So they said, you know, find the op, take his head, leave that flop, hope he's dead. I just got no words right now. It's every track, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Dead. They don't wanna come around what ends with a pick, say your ops and the gang's your friends. You're not me and your crew's not them. They talk about war, lad, where were they then? That's why it's actors, they're not gang. Don't be fooled if they're talking the slang. That's why it's actors, they're not gang. They might go shh and nothing's changed.
The mate got shh and nothing's changed. So one of his guys got silenced, but nothing's changed. You know, they're just actors. They're still not coming for us. There's still no retaliation. So you don't want to come around to my end, because around my end, the police, the pigs are your ops, are your opposition, but the whole gang are your friends. So we're just about that gang mentality. We're not rolling up, calling cops when something happens, because they're as ops as well as the gangs. These guys are just actors. One of your guys got and you didn't even stand up for him.
It's changed. Take your land, stay up in the lane.
$3.27. Right guys, that's that one done. Every track that we do nowadays to do with Australia is just more and more shots fired, and I can't stress it enough that I'm on nobody's side. You know, because I know there's a lot of arguing that goes on in the comments on my YouTube channel page, but I am here strictly for the music. I'm not taking anybody's side. I like both sides. I like both sides' music. You know, I'm just an innocent bystander watching all the way from the UK, and I'm just enthralled with all this music right now because it's something new to me. Right guys, that's that one done. Thanks for watching. If you watched till the end, pop in comments like you have been doing if you want anything else doing, and I will get to it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there.